Good morning to everyone. Today we will discuss about reproduction system on gymnosperms. Gymnosperms are mainly heterosporous plants. Heterosporous means different types of plants are forming. It like females or males, any type of plants is having this called as heterospores. These heterospores are two types, mainly female cone and male cone. Male cone consisting of microsporophylls which produce microsporangia. That microsporangia, female cone consisting megasporophylls which produce megasporangia. The cones are varying size in shape and position. It means the male cone and female cone different shapes and positions. Two cones may be born on same plants on different plants. The female cones born on cycas and male cones born on pinus. In cycas, the male cone is largest among all gymnosperms. It means the male cone consisting of very large in all gymnosperms. Example in Diospinelosum. The mature female cones will be 2 feet, and it means mature in female cones only 2 feet. It means this is a short period. In microgamia, female cone or axillary ginkgo biloba produce catkin like reproductive organs in the axil of the leaf. It means leaf base producing and reproduction. In the members of Podocarpaceae, the male cones small and arranged in spikes, and male and female is cone is represented by ovules. In members of Cephalotoxaceae, the male cone occurs on solitary axillary. The occurs in spikes or globules heads. In some coniferates, the female cones are large and woody and possess many spirales arranged on megasporophylls. In Ephedra, the small male and female cones rise single in the axis of leaves. Welwitschia plants bear diclase branched inflorescence which rise from ridged parallel to the leaf base. This is the female and male cones on reproduction systems. This is on cycas. This is on ginkgo biloba. This is on This is taxus, ephedra, neetum. This is on welwitschia. Next one is vegetative reproduction. The vegetative reproduction is bulbil advantius. It is the vegetative reproduction form on plant bulbils. This is an advantageous buds which develop in the stem in the axial scale leaves. The male plants C. revoluta are not found in North India, so there is no needed plants seeded of these plants in North India. The male plants raised entirely by means of bulbils. This is at Cycas bulbils. You can see this is an leaves, midrib, ridges, ratches, leaf showing succinate venation. This is a succinate venation. You can clearly observe succinate venation. This is a scary leaf. Next one is sexual reproduction. Gymnosperms are heterospores and sexual reproduction is oogamous type. We can already discuss heterospores means different spores are formed in male cone or female cone, that way. In sexual reproduction means form living in gymnosperms, the reproductive structures are arranged in the forms or strobiles and cones. The reproduction form means strobiles or cones form. Plants may be monoecious or dioecious. Usually the cones are monosporangiate, but in certain members like Ephedra bisporangiate cones have been reported. In Ephedra bisporangiate sometimes forms with bisexual reproduction. Next one is male cone. It means sexual reproduction forms female and male cones. First one is male cone. Male cone consists of many microsporophylls arranged on central axis. Microsporophylls being microsporangia. We can already discuss about this. Macrosporangia is filled with diploid sporogenous tissue from which microspore mother cells are developed. Meiosis occurs in microspore mother cells and haploid pollen grains or microspores are developed. Microspores develop gametes, male gametes developed by the microspores. The next one, this is a male cone. You can clearly observe this. This is an microsporophylls. We can discuss about microspores from the male cones or microsporangia. This is an sorus. This is next one is female cones. Female cone is the aggregation of megasporophylls, which being megasporangia. This is already we will discuss. Megasporophylls produced from the megasporangia. Ovules are naked because ovary wall is absent. This female cones are ovary wall is does not forming. The ovules consist of parenchymatous mast cells of cell called nucleus. Mast cells form cells called nucleus. The nucleus enclosed in a single diploid megaspore mother cells that undergoes meiosis, and 4 haploid megaspores are produced. In female cones, meiosis occurs, 4 haploid cells will produce. The megaspores degenerate and functional megaspores from female. Endosperm is haploid. 3 spores are degenerate. Only 1 megaspores producing megaspores. Our functional group form only 1 female. Endosperm is haploid because it develops from fertilization from female gamete. Female gamete bear archegonia. Each archegonia has a single egg and ventral canal cell. Neck canal cells are absent in some members. Ventral canal cells is also absent. You can clearly observe the diagrams. This is an cycas pectinata. This is an megasporophylls, which means female cones. This is an sarcinalysis. This is an cycas rumpi. This is an cycas bedoma. You can clearly observe these diagrams. Next, observe pollination. The microsporophylls or pollen grains are liberated in various stages and reaches to the ovule. The present are the megasporophylls. Transfers of pollen grains from microsporangium to ovule is known as pollination. Pollination means pollen grains transferred from the microsporangium to ovule. You can clearly observe the plants. Pollination is anemophilous and direct. They are deposited in the pollen chambers where they germinate. Next, fertilization. It takes place by the archegonia of ovule. Zygote is formed after fusion of male and female gametes. The zygote is the pioneer of cell sporophytic generation. You can clearly observe this. This is an fertilization process. Fertilization you can clearly observe in the diagrams. Next one is embryogeny. After fertilization, zygote undergoes repeated mitotic division and developed in embryo. Polyembryony is observed in some members of gymnosperms. Fruit-like that of angiosperms is absent in gymnosperms. The embryogeny is fruit-like structure is formed. It is because of absence of ovary. It is not formed in ovary. We can already discuss about the ovary. Ovary wall is not absent in gymnosperms. It is also absent in angiosperms. The ovule wall is embryo formation turns into seed. The integument of the ovule acts as a seed core. You can clearly mention that number of cotyledons varies in different chambers. There are 2 in cycas and many in pinus. That means there are two cycas is formed and many pinus cones is formed. This become green while still enclosed within the seed. Seed formation and germination. Seed is the result of fertilization and consequent of enlargement of the ovule. The zygote develops into the embryo. Everyone should know this. Zygote develops into the embryo. The seed released from the megasporophylls and germinate into a new plant. This is also we know. Seeds released from the megasporophylls and germinate into a new plant. Seed germinate will do new plant. This is a seed formation. You can clearly observe this. This is a superior, outer fertility layer, middle layer, inner fertility bilayer, cotyledons, endosperms. Thank you for supporting me. Please do subscribe my channel.